Hello friends, how is it going? How are we doing future Joshua? I need to check that first. Okay, I think we're working. Had me wondering at the start, it went a bit glitchy, but I think we're good. I hope you've had a wonderful day today. Whatever you might have been up to, wherever you might be, whoever you might be, I hope it's been awesome. The good thing about playing a game like Fallout, or Dark Souls, or anything like that, no matter how bad your day's gone, it's a lot worse for all the people we're going to be coming across. This is annoyingly the middle of the night, so we can't see anything. Let's try that again, shall we? I have it set up so we are here in our shack. Unfortunately, we don't have the caps to afford any themes or decorations or utilities, really. But the most important thing, the only thing that matters to me, we have an unlimited storage chest. After playing, I never really appreciated it playing certainly other RPGs, but like Bethesda games, I did not appreciate how game-changing it will be to have storage that's unlimited. So awesome. I mean, we have weapons, armor, and aid stuff in here. If this was a Morrowind chest, it would be full after, like, that. Four things. 2, 2, 3, 5. Maybe that and a baseball bat, and yeah, that would be the chest full. So, yes, I am now grateful when we have those in a game, because I am a bit of a hoarder. Well, we're not. No, we're not making a move. We are carrying on from where we left off last time. We have to go up here to help good old friendly Moira. Where was the furthest we got to? Oh, yeah, I think I going that way. So I think this place we got to, we did this super duper mart. I think that was the last Fallout stream. And then she just said, like, get irradiated. But we came across this, and I don't think I explored it. So we'll do this first. I don't know. For context, I played this game very briefly in Christmas of 2012, and I basically did the absolute minimum in order to get to the credits. We did no side quests, we did no factions, we definitely didn't do any DLC. So a lot of it's going to be new. I have forgotten everything so far except Liam Neeson is our dad and everything's kind of green. It's not actually as green as I remembered, but maybe that filter will come in a bit later. At the moment, though, because we're at the beginning, we don't have any use for all the junk, but if it's valuable, then we're taking it. Here we go, Nuka-Cola Quantum, thank you very much. Well, my cat brought back another mouse tonight. It seems like, I don't know much about mice. It seems like they tend to kind of come out when it's been raining. I don't know. Purely based... I know correlation is not causation, right? Not necessarily. But the number... If this was on a graph... Oh, geez. Oh, my gosh. Ooh. Okay, red scorpion. That's really not good. I don't think we've seen one of these so far. That's not going to do anything. Let's get a proper weapon out, shall we? I mean, this feels like a shotgun kind of scenario. Really not doing as much damage as I was hoping, though. Ooh. Oh my gosh, where did it go? Okay, we will take that. Oh my god, that sounds annoying. Hang on, I need to turn that off. For the same reason that I have to have the in-game radio. We can't listen to Three Dog. Ow. I don't know what he does. I only heard it once right at the start of the game. But we can't have the licensed music playing because it will get... It doesn't get the stream taken down, but it will be mute. It will just mute the audio. So far, it hasn't happened in this game yet. Aside from, weirdly, it was the thing that got struck was the opening music. The very first time we played it. But it's happened in Metro 2033. We're going in loops here, aren't we? Is there nothing else here? And I think it was like a jangly guitar riff that played in this bit of this one area. And on the loading screen, it played that. And it was only up for maybe 30 seconds while I was having my sleep tablets. But it ended up leaving like 10 minutes of the stream muted. So they are very overzealous. And I do not want to risk it. I would so love to be able to play the music, and it would make sense when I'm kind of bopping my head or humming or I don't know. As it is though, I have a Spotify playlist of all the music from Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4. And some, because they added more in Fallout 76 as well, I think. I think this might be time to try out our new laser rifle. This is our first energy weapon in the game. I mean, do we just... And we missed. Doesn't seem that good. Okay. I don't know why that first shot did absolutely no damage, and then the second one was enough to just kill it outright. That was a bit odd. Oh god. I guess it also... How does that work then? Because a laser weapon shouldn't have any kinetic force that is gonna blow the thing's leg off. Hang on. Right, what do we have? This is not a good sign. I would take the armor, but it might... Yeah, that seems a bit creepy. What do we have here? I don't think there's anything over here. No. No. Okie doke. So in that case, we will mosey on over... Oh, we can go that way or that way. Let's do this way first. Ooh. Oh, someone's booby-trapped it. Does that mean there's going to be someone up here? Oh. I'd ignore the traps rather than disarming them, because if someone kicks off and there's a bunch of bad people or something, or even like another red scorpion or something, a bear trap is gonna do some damage. But we get a teeny tiny bit of XP from doing it, and I can't turn that down. I don't know I don't know why I'm sneaking, because I have the Pip-Boy light on. I just realised that. Creepy jigsaw tricycle. No, thank you. Okay, so we have a locked door that way. We have an open door that way. Do we have anything that way? This is a bit freaky. Is there a survivor down here? That would be cool. Maybe we can trade with them. Not that we want any garden gnomes. Not sure how valuable they are in the apocalypse. I mean, can we... Okay, we can't even try opening that. So we gotta go this way then, I suppose. We'll try going sneaky, but it probably won't last very long. I mean, it looks like maybe... Okay, so there's freezers full of ghoul bodies. That's not super promising. On the other hand, there is a bar with a load of Nuka-Cola stuff, which makes me think, what do we have in here? Oh my gosh, what do we have here? Oh, hang on. Apparently we are... Oh, hello. Oh, jeez. No, sorry, my dude. I didn't mean to, wake you if you were snoozing. I'm gonna take your ammo, though. Okay, so it's a ghoul. So this is probably all pre-war stuff. Oh my god, look at that. Holy shit. Okay, that's very cool. This is... I assume it's all pre... Oh god, we're about to be killed. Well, he's... Unfortunately, Gallo here is not giving us much choice. So, I think... We'll try and non-lethally take him down with the power fist that we found. I mean, I think we might have punched him too hard. Let's just say he's having a nap. Right? He's just having a nap, and someone stole all of his weapons and armor and everything. his clothes and his party hat. Okay. Take strange meat. I mean, the fact they're calling it strange meat is not... It's not making me feel too hungry. I mean, we have... This is really cool. This looks like a downsized prison cell. Asset that I'm sure will probably pop up. That will be human-sized in... I don't think there was one in Megaton. Maybe when we get to a bigger settlement, there'll be guards and there'll be like a holding cell. I'm going to say clip that, clip that, clip that. Because I'm probably wrong. But it just seems like... I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. The fact it has animated opening doors, right? They could just double this and triple the size, maybe. And, I mean, that wasn't using the power fist. That was using our DMs or whatever boots we're wearing. Full tech issued Doc Martens. Yeah, see, I get the feeling that is the strange meat. Because if it was radroaches, it would be called radroach meat. The fact that it's called strange meat. And we've got a bone saw and a lawnmower. Yeah, this is giving Hannibal the Cannibal vibes. We will steal all his Nuka-Cola though. For when he wakes up from his nap. Remember? Just a nap. Nothing else. We don't need to feel guilty because he's just having a snooze. It's very morbid, but I do want to take this. We're not going to eat the strange meat. But I don't know if that's a unique item. And again, my hoarder self, plus the fact that we have unlimited storage containers in Fallout. In Fallout 3, I should say, because I haven't played Fallout 1 or 2. There, as far as I know, there is no console version. Because otherwise, like with Morrowind, where we've gone back to that, I would love to go back and play the original ones. Because it gives you a better understanding of the later ones. Just talking over our dude setting up a little Mr. Robot sequence. Okay. Mr. Robot's cool. I never finished Mr. Robot. I watched I want to say the first 2 seasons. Twice, I think. Maybe 3 times trying to get into it. And I got burnt out. Story of my life, right? Right, let's start with the first one. Players. Ooh, getting off to a good start. So, defo not that one. It needs to have, for anyone that doesn't know how this works, you have, 4 attempts to pick the right password. And the number out of whatever is how many letters of the word you chose are in the right place and the same letter in the password. I'm not explaining it well. And then these things, when you have like a square bracket or a square bracket facing each other, or a normal bracket and a normal bracket, whatever it might be, you can click on that and it gives you a bonus. So maybe it replenishes your attempts or takes away a dud answer even. Yeah. And I didn't know that was an option. When I played this and when I played New Vegas. It was only when I played Fallout 4 that I realised, oh shit, hang on, we can actually... and it makes it so much better. Because in these early Fallouts, I don't know about New Vegas, but in this one, if you get locked out, you are locked out permanently. I need to concentrate. Filters. What was it? Players. So that only has 3 the same, so it can't be that one. Can't be that one for the same reason. Western. Nope. Answers. Ooh. No. That's still just 3, right? Nope. Flowers. That's got 4 because it's got the L. Should we go flowers? Perfect. Okay. I was hoping we'd get like a diary of the cannibal ghoul obsessed with Nuka-Cola. I'll take that, I suppose. And another Nuka-Cola quantum. That's 2 we found tonight. I don't know that there's anything else. So we're probably good to leave. I guess we could sleep here and get our health back. Or we'll take all of those. Because he's just snoozing, but we need the caps more. What do we have here? Yeah, oh, a pre-war book. Ooh. Haven't seen that before. I'd love to take that and put it in our shack, but we can't interact with that. That's one reason why I will always stand the settlement system in Fallout 4, because you can customize the shacks and like player homes and stuff that you are spending a lot of time in, where all the companions end up hanging out when you've got like 17 of them. It lets you actually make it your own and not just another copy and paste 4x4 shack made of the same bits of junk. Where was somewhere? I'll take them as well, screw it. We'll take all of it. We're here. So somewhere there was that. I thought it was across from there. Maybe not. Is our head crippled? No, it's just really dark. Oh, here we go. What do we have here? A rake. 2 crutches. Oh, we'll take the mentats. A lawnmower blade. Motorcycle handbrakes. Why do we need this? I mean, we'll take it because we can just put it back in our unlimited storage thing. And I don't want to be later on in the game if it says like, oh, to complete this you need 5 Abraxo cleaners and 2 baseballs. I don't want to be going, oh shit, where on earth did we come across those? I will just want to have it there. Because I don't think, like, that dude, as much as I'm trying to shift the blame and say that he's snoozing, he's not snoozing. He is not going to be here when we return. Well, maybe the body will be. I don't know if the... Sounds really morbid. If the corpses despawn. How much? Okay, we're over encumbered. So why don't we... Have we got anything? We could down a couple of Nuka-Colas. Okie doke. Well, I think anything else we can come back for if we ever end up needing it. Kind of disappointed. I was hoping there'd be a cool, unique weapon or something. I mean, I guess we've got a new hat. Which I think it's the birthday hat that we had as a child in the vault at the beginning. Yeah. Very nice. Definitely not going for stealth and camouflage with that one. Although, to be fair, a bright red baseball cap isn't really either. Well, I guess I'm not wearing that hat tonight. I'm not wearing that hat because that plus the red shirt would be too much red. So we'll go for the neck beard look. I went through a very brief... what was I, like 16? When I still had short hair. Before I grew my hair out, the first thing I did was like, oh, well, let's try a hat, see if that does it. And I very quickly was like, yeah, nah. God, it looks like she's staring right at us. Where is the exit? Here we go. Oh. Zero chance to hit. Wonderful. And we could have another 2 Nuka-Colas. What's going on there? Hang on. Probably better not to ask. That I believe that might be the first example so far in Fallout 3 of Bethesda's tendency to use... I don't... What word would you call it? Environmental storytelling, I think. And they use it mostly in very serious ways, with skeletons and bodies and stuff like that. But every now and then there'll be something kind of funny thrown in. That, I feel, is I mean, somebody purposely put those three things there that way. Clip that, clip that, clip that. Right, we don't want to go to Grey Ditch because we have a side quest that will take us there. Until we do that, we're trying to help Moira. But the very first thing, we got to head back to Megaton. If we can find where the exit is. Here we go. Hop on back to... Okay, so we basically just have to go north. Which will be interesting because we haven't really covered much distance. We went straight from Vault 101, where we started, to the very first and also nearest location here, Megaton. And then we went a little bit east to the Super Duper Mart to help out our friend Moira, who is working on I believe she's called it the Wasteland Survival Guide. And it is, I suppose, exactly what it sounds like. We've had to become irradiated. We've had to gather food and medicine. That was the Super Duper Mart. I feel like I'm forgetting one. And what we have to do now is go to a minefield, and I guess it's going to teach us about the mines or something. Because it's all ways of explaining the game mechanics. For anyone that's played New Vegas, it's like when you go, when you start the game, and this lady, whose name I can't remember, who teaches you how the aiming and the shooting works, right? And then she says something. It's basically the game saying, do you want to just get started? Or do you want this character to teach the player character and also that so happens to teach you, the player, about things like the hunger mechanics, cooking, explosives, all that kind of thing. I feel like that's what the Wasteland Survival Guide quest is so far. It's taught us about food and medicine and radiation, and now I guess, yeah, like the explosives, the mines, the diffusing, all that kind of stuff. Which I don't know if there's going to be more to it than just sneak up to it and press A. Like we did disarming in that tunnel just now with the bear traps. We will find out. We'll drop that off. And then I think the main thing is going to be... Keep that with us in case we feel the need to celebrate. The shit ton of miscellaneous stuff. So our weight is currently 204 of 210. Let's see what we can get it down to. $150. $100. That's basically 100 right there. We downed most of the Nuka-Cola, but we did get some quantums. I don't know. I'm keeping like one or two of everything in our pockets while we're adventuring, because I don't know if we're going to come across a quest, for example, that's like, oh my god, I'm super thirsty and I really want a Nuka-Cola. And then if we have one, it can be like, boom, perfect, quest successful. Strange meat, yeah, well, don't go walking around with that. What I will do, because they weigh, bloody hell, 2 weight units for like a magazine. I'll do both of those. Okie doke, and we'll have a snooze as well. If we can find where the bathroom is. Not the bathroom, the bedroom. Okay. That would have been a very unfortunate mistake. Hello, hello, hello. 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 Oh God, my brain is not working. Hello. I hope you've had a wonderful day today. My day has been going well until my cat brought another mouse home. I know he's doing it to be nice, but it's really not. I am such a wimp. One of the worst moments I've ever had as a cat owner was when my cat half killed a pigeon, and it was dying. But it wasn't. I had to kill it. It was absolutely heartbreaking. Oh my God.
Here, you've done.
It still makes me sad. I know it's only nature. But oh my gosh. I could never do, like in at the start of a horror movie in America, there'll be 2 people in a car on some little lane, and they'll hit a moose or something, and then I don't know, they have to kill the moose, and it's representative of them, whatever. I could never do that. Friendliest town around. It's pretty friendly. I'll give them that, other than Mr. Burke. But we've taken care of him. Oh, and we have a cat, another cat fan. I'm definitely a cat person. I was properly terrified of dogs until very recently. Because when I was a kid, I was learning to ride my bike and literally just going in circles, trying not to fall over. And someone that lived on my street, they had 2 big... I remember them as being as big as fucking Godzilla or something. In retrospect, I don't think they were. But they were 2 adult German Shepherds, I want to say, or Alsatians, I'm not sure. And they got out the house and they ran up to me. Now, again, in hindsight, they were probably just being friendly and got a bit too boisterous when I started freaking out. But I have had a phobia of dogs. And then my sister got one, and I don't know, I have warmed up to them. Still get a bit uncomfortable. But yeah, I love that little dog. Big dogs, though, I think a big dog would still scare me. Anything bigger than this mole rat, that would scare the hell out of me. And your day has gone okay. Well, okay is better than terrible. It's not awesome, but it's... Ooh, oh my gosh, that was a cool moment. Oh my gosh. I would have loved to see that from a different camera angle. Us taking out that thing with a headshot mid-air in slow motion. The mole rats in this, I don't know if they burrow under the ground. Because it would be almost like a jump scare in Fallout 4. In this, I don't think they are. R.I.P. mole rats. I don't know why I'm taking the meat, because we can't cook it or anything. Right, I think this is definitely the furthest. Okay, that... I felt like we'd gone quite far. We've... Okay. Are we... Where's Vault 101? Okay, so we have gone more north than we've been before. But by about 10 meters. Which is not the most promising. Let's try... I mean, we could just follow the quest marker. That will take us in the right direction. I feel like we should be following a main road or a highway or something. Rather than just completely off-roading it. I know that that's a thing you can do in Bethesda games. You can just like go, okay, we got to go in that direction, so we're just going to go straight there. But usually the random encounters and stuff, like... So Fallout 4, for example, you can go straight to Diamond City off-roading, but if you follow the road, then it takes you past the Drumlin Diner, I think it's called, where there's it's being stuck up by highwaymen. I don't know what word to use. Stick up artists. I don't know. And you can defuse that one way or another. And it's your introduction to like the consequences that come with the decisions you make in dialogue. Could we go this way? I mean, we're going to be doing some jumping. We've swapped off-roading for jumping. Which... Oh, Jesus. It looks so strange every time I do that, and I remember how far we can pull the camera out. I don't think any other Bethesda game I've played lets us do that. by New Vegas, that was what, like 2 years after this, and you couldn't do that in New Vegas. I am 90% sure. Ooh. Here we go. Yeah, see, a dog that size, that would still scare me. I would learn to love it. And I'm sure it's the sort of thing that, like, with new exposure, you get... It becomes normalised. Dog... Somewhere is actual dog meat the companion. I don't know where. This is so strange. It feels like I'm using some glitch or something. I mean, everything so far is brown more than it is green. It's like a shit filter instead of a piss filter. I thought it... I remembered it as having a piss filter. Why can't we hit the... There we go. We're gonna miss. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, trying to aim from that zoomed out is not good. That is not good. It's pretty cool for wandering, not so much for when we're trying to shoot something. Ah, the guide, but I loved guide books. This is, right, this is how... I used to get game books from the library for games that I didn't have the money to play. Because this is before, like, YouTube and Let's Plays, and definitely before Twitch. So I couldn't, like, watch someone playing those games. Oh. Rat scorpions. Oh, are we being shot? Can't really tell. Oh yeah, we have a protector on. Or we could try the laser rifle. I don't know. I miss. I know that's hardly an unpopular opinion, especially in 2026. But I miss, like, having a game in the box with, like, an in-depth instruction manual and, like, a map or something. I don't know. It was so cool. Okay, well, the laser rifle is not as game-breaking as I was hoping. We could just... Oh, we're not close enough. Okay, hopefully we actually... Oh, we can't see. Well, that could have been the most badass moment, and we missed it. But we will take that. Dog meat is at the junkyard. We will see when we get there. From what I remember, I want to say that there's a... I know the companions, it's not like in New Vegas where they're a bit more developed. But I swear there was like a... Was there a super mutant companion? I don't know. Ooh, who do we have here? A random raider. Okay, so it's Sledgehammer versus Power Fist, folks. Lay your bets. And... Oh, well, we took a big hit from the sledge there. Okay. Oof. Oh my god, we punched her arm clean off. Jeez. Jeez. I mean, so far in this game, the two things that I never go for in a Bethesda game being grenades, like explosives, and melee. Elder Scrolls not included. Oh my gosh. Looks like have we got people over here? We might have a couple of friendlies. Ooh, who do we have here? Trade. Oh, it's
Welcome,
Crazy
sir or madam,
Wolf
to
Gang.
Crazy Wolf Gang's
Hello.
traveling junk store. The depot
Yeah,
of
we've
the
spoken
tricks,
to you
the
once, my
shopper's
guy.
slop,
Although I don't know if we
caravan of
died.
crap.
I think we
Now,
might have
what
died.
odds and ends can
So I
the
don't
craziest of
think
all
our
possible wolf
characters
gangs
actually met
offer
this
to
dude
you?
yet. Yeah. So
Nothing but the
they
highest
just
quality
sell
leftovers, junk,
a couple
and
of stim packs, but it's just junk. I don't know if we can sell everything to everyone, or if it's gonna be like Morrowind's. Oh, like very strict about you can sell weapons to the weapon guy, you can sell food to the food guy. I don't know if this is the junk guy. I don't know if we could sell him a baseball bat. Okay.
Thanks.
Well, that's good to know.
What?
We're trying to save our caps. Yeah, we'll leave you to it. I mean, seems like they're just kind of chilling, so... What do we have over here? Agatha's house. With some kind of radio tower? I don't know. Or is that a radio tower or a power pylon? I don't know. Shall we... I mean, Agatha sounds like a fun grandma.
Oh my! I wasn't expecting any visitors.
Oh my. Oh, hang on, the timer's going. Okay, 1 second. And then we'll speak to Agatha. There we go. Swap that. There we go. And we are back. I mean, I think she's
Well, don't just stand there. Say something.
a non-hostile. I think she's a regular old human that is
That's
maybe
for a
not
reason.
trying to kill us. Okay. Well, let's do a save. All this stuff I didn't do. When I played this in Christmas of 2012, we just... I don't think we solved the megaton situation. We literally would have had that selected and just beelined it to every single one. So all of these bits, all the exploration, meeting all these people, none of that stuff I would have done.
My. You certainly do look a little bit worn out from your travels.
Bit
Oh,
rude,
just look at my terrible
and
manners.
you
I'm
can't
Agatha.
really talk.
It's so nice to meet you. Now, what brings you all the way out here?
I mean, we don't want to be a complete douche when we're introducing ourselves.
Don't
yeah,
worry
what-
about me. I'm just fine out here. My husband,
Should we be
bless his
suspicious?
poor soul, saw to it that our house was well protected from the elements and the inhabitants of the wastes.
I mean, we did just walk straight on in. Oh, boo-hoo, people die all the time. I mean, I kind of want to see what response that gets.
That's the most insulting thing anyone has ever said to me.
Okay,
Here I offer
I'm
my
very glad that
hospitality,
we
and you spit
saved.
it right back in my face.
Whatever, Grandma, like I care.
That's just about all I'm going to take
Oh
from the
my
likes of you.
gosh.
When you walked in, I thought you were different than the normal riffraff that crawls out of the sand. I see now that I was wrong. Come back and talk to me when you decide to be more civil.
Okay, we've just been told off by Grandma Agatha.
No, I'm sorry. I tried to be nice to you and you decided to make fun of me. Well, this old lady doesn't put up with those shenanigans. No!
Ooh. And so endeth Agatha. Bloody hell, once again the power fist is demolishing. Please say that we did save. Good. Oh my gosh. That is up there with blowing up Megaton before we reloaded as like just comically evil.
My. You certainly do look a little bit worn out from your travels. Oh, just look at my terrible manners.
I can probably... Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what we said. And yeah, we are... we're not saying that.
Well, that's kind of you to say. Yes, he's gone. After he built this place, we spent many happy years together. We decided to cut off contact with the outside world and just depend on each other for comfort and company.
You know, that doesn't maybe sound like the most healthy decision. I mean, I want to say that, but I feel like at this point, I mean, we're not saying that in a threatening way.
Yes. Frail? No.
But
I
we
can
did
still hold
literally
my own
walk
if I
in
have to. My
and
husband made
we
me
killed
learn a
her
thing or
with
two
one
about how to
punch.
defend myself.
So,
Besides, I have a caravan come through here about once a week to trade. They miss me.
there we go.
I
You
was
should have
gone.
left... should have led with that, not left. Yeah. What?
That's
Oh my
disgusting.
god.
I play songs on my homemade, if not in person. Yeah. Huh, you're very...
Okay. Third time lucky.
My.
About to, yep. Husband's
Yes,
dead, yes.
we decided to cut off
I'm sorry.
Oh, goodness, no. I have a supply caravan that passes here maybe once a week. I trade with him for whatever I need, and I stock up
Agatha
enough till they
down.
return.
We reloaded, don't worry. I've never played a dedicated evil character in a Bethesda game. I know that it's something you can do, but it's fun to save and go blow up Megaton to see what it looks like and then reload. But I could never play a character that consistently goes around murdering people, not helping. I don't know. It's different in Fallout 76 because you can do whatever you want. And there aren't NPCs like this. So there's no consequences like that.
Besides shelter, well, I offer something in the way of entertainment. I play songs
I
on my
did,
homemade violin, and people trade me goods.
I think
If not in
I
person,
started a
I use my
playthrough of New
husband's old
Vegas.
radio
One of the
set.
many
The men
times
in
I
the
tried
caravan
to
say
get
keeps
into
their
it
morale
over the
up on
years.
lonely nights in the wasteland.
I got into it again during lockdown, so like 2019. And I got really into it and I finished it. We did the DLC, all the content, everything. But one of the times I tried to get into it to see what it would be like, I sided with Caesar's Legion, and yeah, abandoned that playthrough even quicker than normal. I guess a homemade violin. I mean,
Oh, you are a clever one. Yes, that's exactly
Sure.
the problem that I have with it. It doesn't quite play
I mean,
all the
I play
notes
guitar,
correctly,
so
and I have to
I imagine it's the
constantly
same.
tinker with it.
Let alone a homemade one that you've made in the apocalypse.
Yes, my husband was very proud of the setup. He tinkered with that thing for years to get it working.
Ah, so it's a
I've
radio
tried to
tower
use it to
outside.
get whatever I need, but I've never gotten a reply. Thank you. While my husband had his hobbies, I'm afraid mine was making that sorry instrument. I only wish I could replace it with something better.
Is that going to be the thing we got to go do?
But now that you mention it, yes, there is. My training depends on my violin. Without it, I have nothing to play, no way to make
Here we
music.
go.
If you can bring me a violin, a better one, I'd feel much more secure. As you may have already guessed, I really have nothing of value. Material value, that is. All I can offer you is the same I offer the caravans that trade with me.
Oh,
The frequency of my radio and the promise of beautiful music.
I mean, we also want to get something else because I don't know if we'll be able to play that music. Probably not. So
You have a point. Perhaps I've been neglecting
Get some
needs that
caps
you
while
might
we're
have
at
and
it.
being selfish. I have a small amount of ammunition
Oh,
that
perfect.
my husband
We'll
left
take that.
behind. A box of odds and ends. I don't think I've opened it in years. If you do this for me, you're welcome to take whatever you need.
sweet.
Oh, I don't
Well,
think I've been
we'll
this
add
happy
that
in
to the list of
years.
things
As
we'll
promised,
do at some
here's
point.
the key to the ammunition box. It's right under the radio table. Before you leave, I have some information that may help you. At
Is it
least
going to
a
be
place
somewhere
to
we've
begin.
been? Probably
It all
not.
starts with my great-great-grandmother Hilda back in 2077, before the bombs fell. Of a kind, yes. Hilda sent a good deal of letters to my great-grandmother Mary, who passed them on, and so forth. I suppose the correspondence could be considered a diary of sorts.
Already sounds like kind of a wild goose chase.
It certainly is a long time.
I feel that was a
precious
British
instrument has been
saying.
through a lot. Anyway,
Wild goose
Hilda
chase.
was quite a special woman, classically trained and exceptionally talented at the violin. Her pride and joy was her Stradivarius violin. I can only imagine how exquisite this instrument must have been.
Yeah, they're super
When the war
expensive,
reared its
right?
head, she was invited by Vault Tech into Vault 92. They claimed the vault would be dedicated to preserving musical
Probably
talent.
not. If we know Vault Tech, there's some twisted psychological game going on there.
Vault Tech was always promoting the vaults being used for the preservation of the arts and all that nonsense. Hilda couldn't pass on a chance to meet many of the other musical talents of the world, so she
I mean, it sounds like a
accepted their
really cool
invitation.
vault to go to.
Then the bombs fell.
Hell
The vault
yes.
was sealed, and my family never heard from her again. She kept it in a special pressurized case. Inside the case is the perfect temperature and humidity for the instrument. If the case is still functioning, the Stradivarius would be in perfect shape. Hilda Stradivarius was named the Soi Stradivarius. All of them had names. That's what I want you to get. That's the catch. I have no idea where it is.
Okay.
I'd
I knew there would be a
making our
catch.
way to Vault Tech headquarters in the DC ruins. That would be a good place to begin. Good luck!
Oh, well, she was surprisingly friendly. I guess we'll probably end up going to Vault Tech headquarters at some point. So we'll get the info then, and then we'll yeah. We're not going to prioritize it,
From what I gather, it's located in the ruins of
but
DC.
when we get
the
there,
location from
that'll be
one of
good
the
to know.
supply caravans. They told me it had extremely high security and something they call a mainframe inside. I'd imagine it's quite dangerous.
So
Be
I'm
careful if I was
thinking
you.
turrets.
Not too much, I'm afraid. It was fabricated way back in 1714 by a famous Italian craftsman named Antonio Stradivari. He had made a bunch of Stradivarius violins, actually, and each one was individually named over time to identify them. They are regarded as the most outstanding instruments ever made, and no two sound alike, they say. Incredible. Since the bombs fell laying waste to most of the world, it may be safe to say that this could be the last surviving violin of its kind.
So yeah, that's all real. I just looked up Stradivarius. Stradivarius. Yeah, it sounded familiar, but I didn't know if it was one of the things that Fallout. Right. I used to be so good at Bethesda lore. I think, was it in like the 1950s in the Fallout universe where it split from our reality? Which is why there's some of the same, like I think, do they call it the Divergence? I'm going to look this up as well. Where they started focusing more on nuclear stuff. Yes, I was right. Here we go. The divergence is a term used to refer to the point in the timeline when the history of the real world and that of the Fallout world split or diverge. The exact time and date of this event has deliberately been left unclear. But statements by the series creators indicated that the divergence occurred approximately around the end of World War II. So, if the Stradivarius dude was making the violins in, I think it said the 1700s, then that would be well before.
Well, from my great-great-grandmother's diaries, hopefully...
We'll whiz through this. Okay, so have we got an image of the case?
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything dishonest. You gave me your word.
No. Any chance? I will have to look it up. Any chance to be able to play some kind of music in game that won't get the stream taken down for copyright?
She was quite a special woman. Hilda was her name. Classically trained and exceptionally talented at the violin. Her pride and joy was her Stradivarius violin. When war reared its head, happily she accepted. I'm sorry. I wish I did. When the boss... Perhaps... Be careful.
Okay,
I
that's
don't want to be
everything.
responsible for getting you
Well,
killed.
Agatha, it was really nice to meet you, just randomly. Let's have a look at that picture. Okay. Ooh, we could make that. Okay. Well, that's quite cool. That's another side quest for us. God, she's got a huge bed. Jesus. I mean, our character didn't go... We reloaded, but I could see why they went... well, you don't have anything to trade. Are you a prostitute? Seeing that bed, it's maybe not as it's still a bit of a dickish question. Oh, they are still stuck here.
Hello. Keep it on the level.
Hello again. Hello, Crazy Wolfgang. I feel an affinity with him purely on the crazy factor. I don't know why he's called Crazy Wolfgang. But I feel like if I was in Fallout, if I was a survivor, I think I'd probably be called Crazy Joshua. So, ooh, what do we have? Ooh, do we have bloat flies over here? But this combat shotgun is awesome. For a weapon that we found right at the start, I think we got this from the Super Duper Mart during the first bit of Moira's quest that we're doing right now. Okay, we missed a location over here. Map. Yeah. I don't know if we move faster with our weapon put away, because it looks cooler if we move around with our weapon out, but I think we might move a smidge faster, which again makes sense. Ooh, what do we have here, folks? I'm always cautious of train yards in Fallout. Oh, Crazy Wolfgang's joining us. Or is it oh no, it's just, oh yeah, it is Crazy Wolfgang. See you later. Guess that's why he's got the crazy moniker. Right, let's nip down here, shall we? What have we got? We haven't seen a super mutant yet. We haven't seen a Mr. Gutsy. We haven't seen... Actually, that's a lie. We did see a Mr. Gutsy. There was a fella whose name I don't remember, that I think was selling robots, and if we had lower karma, I think if we had neutral, which for us would mean lower, we could have hired the Mr. Gutsy as a companion, which would have been really cool. Can we go in any of those? No. But we haven't seen a Robo Brain. We haven't seen Super Mutant. Are there centaurs in this? I don't really remember them. We haven't seen a Deathclaw. Ooh, Scavenger. Jesus. Okay. I think we count our blessings and we take all of this and then, oh my god. He's got so much good stuff. Who the hell was this person? Missile launcher, helmet. I mean, we'll take all of that. Crumbs. That was a result. Little concerning because it means something killed that scavenger. I think we'll briefly check this place out. Mainly, though, it's to get it as a fast travel spot. Oh, this seems spooky. And there are ominous tones being played in the background. Is this gonna make me scared? I thought by playing Fallout I wouldn't be getting jump scared. Ooh. Okay, so I mean we can kind of see outside, not really. Metro access. Southbound. So we can't go that way. There's nothing. Can we click on that? No. So we'll go down here, shall we? Something's lit that, so we've probably got... Oh, jeepers. Oh. Okay, yeah, we have something down here that's booby trapping. Oh, what the... Oh, what on earth was that? Oh my god. I don't want to be here. This is feeling more and more like a horror movie with every step we take down here. That's where we came from, isn't it? That is a fool. Is this where we came from? Yeah, Maresti train yard. We're getting closer though. This is very spooky, so I kind of don't want to go back down here. But The promise of loot. Ooh. I mean, a bear trap is bad enough. If we come across one of those freaky baby mine things, oh my gosh. Activate pitching machine. Don't know what that did, but we'll take it. Oh, hang on, I see. So we went that way and that way, which is the same place, just the two rails. So we got to go this way then, I guess, to find new things. Oh. Nope. But we triggered a trap there. I mean, it now feels like we're playing Metro. Oh my god, there's mines and bear traps everywhere. That's... see, that's intriguing me though, because that means someone's booby-trapped it for a reason. Rib cage. God. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Ooh, oh, I didn't see the dead Mirelurk. Does that mean we're going to be up against Mirelurks? Oh, oh my gosh. Jesus. Gonna be out of stim packs before too long. I think we might be going the wrong way. Oh, hello.
Whoa, whoa, slow down
who's
there.
this?
This area's off limits to everyone but
Robert.
the family. Where the hell do you think you're going?
The family? What? Huh? I have a letter for Ian. Huh?
I don't care what. Well, go
Who the heck is this dude? Robert? Is this the guy that set all the
Yeah?
all the traps
What do you want?
up?
Oh, the new kid? Yeah, Vance said we should be expecting someone soon. You can head on in, but I would speak to Vance first if I was you. You can find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common area.
Ah, okay.
This lovely hole in the ground is Moresti, the headquarters. We also...
Okay, in that case, I think we will reload and leave this until later. If this is somewhere that a quest will end up taking us. Yeah. That one should be good. This should be by the... yeah. Well, the main thing is we've got it as a fast travel point. That was my only intention. Even though it's right next to Agatha's, could do with there being something in between there. So yeah, let's go Let's make a beeline for the minefield. Although we are going to have to rest because we're not going to try and clear a minefield in a place that's literally called minefield in the dark. That is not going to go well. In fact, I'm almost tempted to start right now. Ooh, Raider. Ooh, hang on. Ooh, that helmet would look good on us. I think it is go time. No! Oh my gosh. Yet again, melee is just... it's so good. I can't believe, like, New Vegas and Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, I did not do melee. Or explosives. And right now they are the two things that... If we got attacked by a Deathclaw right now, the two things I'd go for, we'd chuck a grenade, and then we'd go in for a punch with the power fist. Oh, we can see the moon. Very nice. I love the moon. My first tattoo was moon related. That is the one tattoo that I have never explained to anybody. All my other tattoos, I have at one point or another told people what the meaning is, or done a fucking Instagram post about it, or some bullshit. But that first one, nobody knows. Let's go... We should probably go that way, but again, I can see on the map that we've got a location over here. And over there, actually. So southwest, that might be a Arifu, which we need to go at some point for Lucy West. That's another side quest from Megaton. Is this going to be a fun place? I don't know. Oh, we got red Germantown Police Headquarters. Okay, well, it looks like there's some people here. Somebody has fortified this place post-apocalypse. And I don't know if we want to meet them, because they're already hostile. I mean, we could... What do we have? Ooh, is that a super mutant? Are we going to meet our first super mutant of Fallout 3? Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, there's one right here. Oh, they're huge. They are huge. Bloody hell. Power fist to the rescue. Oh, a frag grenade. Lovely. Okay, well that's super mutants. They're a lot more yellow in this game. I remember them being green. How do we get in here? Oh, is that an opening? Yes, here we go. We're going to do what we normally do. We're going to try stealth, but because we have no points in it, we're gonna fail. And then panic. Is there anything in these tents, or is it just scenery? No. Oh, we do have a computer terminal though, by the looks of things. Oh, we've been spotted. We've been rumbled by one of them. Yeah, not the time for a mid-morning nap. Mutilated torso. I mean, we haven't seen it before, so we're taking it, but... Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we officially have been rumbled. We could try... That one we don't have much ammo for. Yes, that one we've got quite a bit. Hello, Mr. Super Mutant. How's it going? Yeah, so that went pretty well. Ooh, oh, this one's got a gun. That assault rifle is very good. Very good indeed. So far, the weapons that I thought would be good are not. And everything else is so much better than expected. I thought when we got the hunting rifle, I thought, oh my gosh, that is going to be the weapon we're going to... Like a single shot, high damage, slow reload, accurate. That's what we're going to be using. But it's so underwhelming. And everything else we've tried has worked incredibly well. Don't know, can we get into this place? Is there an inside? Probably, right? Or is it all just a ruin? Let's find out. It is nice just fighting super mutants, though. Because in Fallout 4, whenever you fight a super mutant, there's mutant hounds as well. And they were just irritating. Take 2 more torsos. Let's have a look here, shall we? Ooh, crumbs. Okay, we have... Right, well, let's go from log entry 1. This is the Journal of Nancy Croydon, presiding officer for the National Catastrophe Relief Auxiliary Response Unit. Jesus. We were mobilized in the early evening. My security clearance isn't high enough to know this on an official level, but I have it on good authority that we're under threat of a Chinese attack. I don't dare to share this with the girls. Most of them are a solid sort, but I can't trust that some won't desert to try and protect themselves or their families and wind up spreading panic, especially on flimsy rumours based on flimsier intelligence from DoD. We haven't been debriefed yet, but it's probably safe to assume we'll be on an evacuation detail in the rural areas. Our unit scored somewhat poorly in the last round of drills, and the high flyers always get the urban details. We'll be stuck herding farmers and hermits in the hills. Sounds pretty good. This can't have happened. We don't even know if it was the Chinese, but DC was hit. My god, Andrea's unit was on evac detail right on the belt loop. Dear god, more bombs. What's happening? Okay, so that's the apocalypse kicking off. Our unit has been assigned to a National Guard detachment. They drove all night from Pennsylvania. We're doing our best to keep the survivors placated, while these boys get their strength up. The looting gets worse every day, and it's a small town. There can't be much left, and there's already been one scuffle at the canteen. These guardsmen arrived just in time, I fear. Log entry 4. Dolores and Rebecca deserted in the night. They had the goodness not to rob us blind on her way out. I had trusted Becky with the keys to the canteen and the artesian well we locked up on day one. Several of our survivors were talking rubbish about seeking refuge in a nearby vault. The girls must have decided to go with them. Damn fools. If anybody made it into those things in time, they bloody well aren't letting any of us in now. Bloody well. That's the second, Britishism. I suppose I should just be glad we have a few less mouths to feed. I took the NCO's advice and set up a quarantine for the worst of the radiation victims. We know better than to think they're contagious, but most of our survivors don't, and it helps keep them calm. We also have an easier time smuggling the bodies out at night. It's not so much that people die, it's how they look when they go. They all think they'll just lose a little bit of hair, maybe get a rash. That's so much worse than that. We're low on Prussian blue. Most of them don't know what that really means, for which I'm thankful. One of the local doctors in our camp knows about a cancer treatment facility not too far from here. We're sending some of the guardsmen out to investigate. If they can recover any filgrastim, we might be able to stave off widespread radiation sickness a little longer. These days, These days I feel like more of a preacher than a nurse. We've lost hope that the reservists will be back. I can only hope they died with some scrap of honour and didn't abandon us. Without medication, people are succumbing to radiation sickness, for which there is no hope of treatment. We can do nothing more than make our patients comfortable as we await the end. When the painkillers and whiskey run out, prayer is all we can offer them. I've taken to wearing a head wrap. I don't want them to see how much of my own hair has fallen out. Ah, Nancy. I suppose it seems only right to say goodbye. I ought to know it's hopeless, but maybe one of my sisters is out there. I couldn't go without leaving some kind of farewell. Just know that I did everything I could. I tried, and I only wish that I could be the last to go, so I could have helped all the others before they met their own end. Okay, so R.I.P. Nancy, I guess. R.I.P. Nancy. Do we find out more? No. Okay, we don't find out more. I love these little glimpses into when... I'm glad Fallout isn't set as things kick off, because that would be a very different game. But I love the little glimpses we get into either before everything kicked off, or just as chaos was kind of setting in. Okay, I'm going to swap this over for a second, folks. Give me 1 minute. And then... I don't know if there's going to be an inside to this place. I kind of feel like a weapon or something to commemorate Nancy. Okay. We should be back. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if there's going to be an inside here. I don't know if we can maybe get in this building. Maybe not. Again, though, the main thing is that we've unlocked it as a fast travel point. And we've met our first super mutant, which was cool. They don't look bad. I think I was just pleasantly surprised by how good the ghouls look. To the point that I think they maybe look better than they do in later Fallouts. No. I think we've checked all these. There's not really anything. Yeah. So, back on the road to Minefield. If we can find our way out. Can we hop the fence? No. Okay. What's that? Random skeleton. Okie dokie. Super mutants. Okay, this is the way. Oh, an ad break is starting, or oh, for goodness sake, we've only just come back. On the plus side, I think if you're watching on YouTube, you don't see the adverts that Twitch puts up. There's got to be a way out here somewhere. How did we get in the first place? That looks like a way out. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And we're good. So, let's mosey on. Oh, we got more. Oh, we got more super mutants. Okay. Crumbs, we got all the super mutants here tonight. These ones are shooting. Okay. Oh, we hit. Yes, you're too bloody tall. You're too tall to fit through. Oh my gosh, what I would do for a scope. Oh. Oh. Okay, I think maybe we try that. We don't have enough ammo to be just... And that's going to break soon. Could try... I mean... We could just go and punch in again. Boop. Yet again, Power Fist to the rescue. Oh, my Vault-Tec hat. This is a Fallout 4, a bit of Fallout 4 merch. Not that you'd be able to tell because there's nothing specific to Fallout 4. It's not an Institute hat or... but it was super cheap. Normally I wear beanies. I only feel comfortable in beanies. But now we're getting to the summer. Sometimes I can get away with still wearing a beanie. Sometimes it is just too warm. Today was one of those occasions. So we've got the Fallout hat. And I also got a really cheap one that is just a red cap that then looks like that one. Let's go. Let's have a look at the map, shall we? We are very close. We are nearly there. I should do a save, because we haven't saved since entering Agatha's house. I want to follow the road. That feels like the correct way. Can we get up on that bit of highway up there? Or is that a train track? I'm not sure. I think it might be a train track, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we can get up there. I know in Fallout... God, I really need to stop making the Fallout 4 comparisons. In Fallout 4, all these stretches of highway, they would have some way that you could get up there. And there would be all stuff up there. There was a surprising amount of, like, verticality to Fallout 4. Which I very much appreciated. It was very cool. Oh. Is this something? It's gated, so maybe there'll be some... Ooh, let's see if we can bust open, shall we? Nope. There we go. Empty. Oh, Jesus. What is going on? What the shit is going on now? Oh my gosh. Something is like shooting us with a minigun or something. What have we just stumbled across here? Power fist to the rescue once again. Oh my gosh, we punched his head off. Jeez. There's definitely something... What is going on over here? Raider. I don't know what we've stumbled across here. What's down here? Just a protectoron, is that it? I thought it was something pretty serious. Well, that was a little bit disappointing, to be honest. I thought we were going to come across, like a sentry... Are they called sentry bots? The big, like, tank mech things. seems to just be a bunch of raiders. Oh my gosh. Like, I'll show you our stats. We've put nothing in melee weapons, and we've put nothing in unarmed. Bloody hell. Maybe I've been playing these games wrong all these years. Kind of want to see... So we saved, didn't we? Is that something that happened because we opened that gate? Or was that a random encounter? I don't know what that thing was that was... It was like a laser minigun. I think it's called a Gatling laser. And that's not the sort of thing that a Protectoron has. Oh, is that it over there? In which case, the Protectoron would be over here somewhere. Ah, somewhere like right there. You know, I'm not hearing the thunder of... Yeah, see, that's not what I heard. That's a normal kind of laser blast. RIP Protectoron. Yeah, so I wonder if we... Where was the... Is that it down there? I think. If we open that, is that what triggers the raider attack? And we can repair items. Yes, we can. I know we've got... We can do it with the hunting rifle. I don't... Yeah, we don't have a multiple of the combat shotgun. That's what we could really do with. Yeah, that's all new stuff. Okay. I do miss... I am fine with a repair mechanic or a weapon degradation mechanic, whatever you want to call it. I just wish that it was done with... Like, in Morrowind and Oblivion, you can go up... Oh, yeah, there we go. There's a... Oh, Slaver. Yeah, that's... Huh? I mean, we want to go with... We want to take out the Slaver. If we get the choice between helping the slaves or the slavers, I vote that we help the slaves. Although I think they might have been taken out. Yeah, so I think all that's happened there is the slaves are dead and the slavers are dead. But no raiders. Maybe it's like a random encounter zone. We'll try it a third time and see if it's any different. See if it's a different one. Right, we have the protector on up there. Yes, slavers, crumbs. We are gonna take out the slavers. This time it looks like maybe it's mole rat. I reckon it's like a random encounter spawn point. This time we get mole rats, which is probably the easiest of them so far. I do wish there was cooking, because we're still taking the meat from all the animals, but there's nothing we can do with it apart from just like chomp it raw. Where was the... We should have a protector on somewhere. And we should have a thing with a gate around it. I think it might be this way. I can't remember if I finished explaining. Yeah, so Morrowind and Oblivion, rather than having to have duplicates or just pay gold, you could either pay gold to like a blacksmith or something, or you could buy repair hammers, and you can take them round with you. You can carry 10 or 20 or 100 or whatever you feel like, and use them to repair your item. That I think just gives it a bit more freedom, rather than going, okay, well, you need to have spare shotguns, you need to have a spare piece of whatever armor you've got, you need to have a, like... Oh, yeah, we'll take that. You know what time it is. Boom. I tell you what, I don't think I have ever used a power fist for more than about 10 seconds. I think I picked one up in New Vegas and picked one up in Fallout 4. And as soon as we got it, I was like, huh, that's cool. Anyway, and it goes to the stash. It is awesome. Why have I never tried... I guess I've always figured, well, the game's built around ranged combat, so we'd use ranged weapons. I don't know. Considering, like I said, we have no points in either unarmed or melee, and it is absolutely demolishing. Where's the... we should have a protector on somewhere, and we should have a little gated... Here we go. Right, are there going to be slavers that appear here? Because if there are, I have the shotgun ready. Ooh. Ooh, who are these chaps? Hello, fellas. I mean, I love the outfits. Jeepers. That could not look any cooler if they tried. It's like Daedric armor, but in Fallout. Brotherhood Outcasts. See, that's either going to be Outcasts because they are too nice and they're too altruistic, in which case, woo, awesome. Or they're going to be Outcasts because they're even more extreme, even more xenophobic and unwelcoming. Can we talk to them? Oh, are they dead? Outcast power armor. Ooh, that shit is very cool. I don't know, this might be like when we came across an Enclave person randomly in Enclave power armor. I don't know if this is something that's going to come up later. Brotherhood. I mean, we haven't even met the normal Brotherhood yet.
Found you.
Yeah, they all have that. Intriguing. Intriguing.